These videos always end up being basically a support group for people who are obsessed with stationery, and I don't hate it. Hey everyone, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another stationery haul video. By now we all know that I have an unhealthy amount of stationery. The amount of pens and markers that I own is really not okay. One person should not own this amount of pens and markers, but when I make these videos, you guys tell me that it's okay and you make me feel a lot better about my problems. So that's pretty much the true reason why I do these haul videos. But anyways, if you watch my videos at all, or if you're subscribed to my channel, then basically I'm assuming that you have some sort of love and addiction to stationery as well, so we're all friends here. You guys get me. Anyways, as usual, we're just gonna be geeking out over some new stationery stuff that I've gotten recently. A few of the things that I'm gonna show you guys is just me restocking some of my favorites, because a couple of my pens have run out of ink, but I thought I would still include it in this video so that you guys can see what products are my all-time favorites and what I actually use up on the daily. So there's definitely gonna be a few things that you see me use or talk about in the past. But without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking. Actually, I'm gonna keep talking, but we're gonna stop the intro and let's get right into it. This first one is actually really cool. It is a KARST stone paper notebook. I've seen these around on Instagram a little bit. It's really cool because the paper is actually made from stone. Because it's made from stone, it's tree-free, there's no waste, there's no bleach or acid use, and it is recyclable. Plus, apparently the pages are waterproof, tear-resistant, and according to the little thing here, it's like traditional paper, only better. So those are big claims, and I mean, I've seen some really impressive example videos on Instagram, so I wanted to try it out, and I'm really excited to test it out and see how it compares to regular paper. I'm very curious to see like whether it smudges or whether there's any ghosting or bleeding. So we will see. I'll try to put some insert shots so you can kind of see how it works, but right off the bat, the paper is very smooth and shiny. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Typically, I like my paper to have a tiny bit of tooth, and I like more matte paper, just because the idea of like drawing on really shiny, glossy paper is almost like makes me shudder. I don't know, it's like a texture thing. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I don't know if that makes sense, but I will try it out. I really like the color of the notebook. It's this nice like nude peachy color, and it's just simple. The outside of the notebook is also like this really nice material as well. So we will see about that one. I've never used a stone paper notebook before. And then the other notebook is a bit more normal, but it's cool because it's actually personalized. It has my initials ARL in gold foil on it. This is from BINDEWERK. I guess it's BINDEWERK because it's made in Germany. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's just a regular dotted notebook. But yeah, this one is dotted. The outside cover is like a linen pink material, which feels kind of, I don't know, feels poetic to have like a linen cover notebook. First thing I noticed is that the pages are very yellow and the dots are very light. If you look at the paper through the light, there's like this hidden texture to it, but it feels smooth. It's almost like within the paper. That's so interesting. I wonder whether that'll affect like whether it bleeds or ghosts or something. But those are the two notebooks that I got. I didn't realize that I got two pink ones. Next up, we have some stuff from Sakura of America. They were kind enough to send over a bunch of stuff and restock some of my all-time favorites because they noticed that I was running low and I mentioned that. That was very nice of them. Thank you so much. But yeah, you guys have seen me use these a ton, basically in every single video. These are my handy dandy Sakura Pigma microns. And recently I have been loving the plastic nib ones because the plastic nibs are more durable in my opinion than the regular fine liner tips. So they sent over a brand new pack of the plastic nib ones, which has all of the different colors. There's a purple, a blue, a black, a brown, a red, and a pink, I believe. And then they also sent over a restock for the regular fine liners. So this has different thicknesses as well as a Pigma brush and a Pigma graphic pen. And then they included an additional plastic nib pen just as bonus because they know I love it so much. That was very sweet of them. Along with that, they also restocked my other two favorites. So these are my Sakura Pigma Professional brush pens. I used these so much, especially the MB, I believe. Yeah, the middle thickness one, the medium thickness brush. I used it so much in my 2019 bullet journal setup as well as my January bullet journal setup to color in backgrounds completely black. You guys know that I have been loving doing like black with white text on top, and this is what I use to color in any blocks of color. And then to go along with that, the white gel pens on top. My favorites are the Sakura Jelly Roll. This is the 3-pack, so there's the 0.5, the 0.8, and the 10 thickness. I get a lot of questions about these whenever I use them because apparently some people have some issues with white gel pens looking opaque on top of black. I find that the 10 thickness is the best one out of all of them. The 0.5 is okay, it doesn't really show up as much. The 0.8 is a lot better than the 0.5, but the 10 is the best one, and I find that it shows up the best on top of these or the Tombow Furunosuke brush pens. So just a little tip there, the opacity of your white gel pens will differ depending on your paper and what pen you use underneath. So try to experiment. But yeah, I love these so much, and I definitely needed a restock since I have been using them so much. I mean, I colored a whole spread completely black using these markers, so it's about time I got a new one. Now we're on to a couple of new Sakura products for me. I haven't tried any of these out before, so I'm excited to play around. These are the Jelly Roll Metallic, and it's in a pretty gold, silver, and copper shade. I've had glitter Jelly Roll pens before, but I had them in like funky colors, so I'm really excited to have like a gold, a silver, and a copper because I feel like those will go with a lot of different spreads. And the thickness seems to be 0.4. I hope this shows up on black because I love writing things on a black background now. It's like my new favorite thing. And then oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. Kind of going along with the metallic theme of these Jelly Roll pens, I have this Sakura Koi Watercolor CAC, which stands for Creative Art Colors watercolor set. So there's 24 colors, and the coolest part about this watercolor set is that there is actually 4 metallic shades, 12 pearlescent shades, 8 fluorescent shades, and 12 half pans. The thing that really caught my eye about this is the 4 metallic shades and the 12 pearlescent shades. I have never tried out any metallic or pearlescent watercolors before, so I'm very curious to see them in action. I always see people using the Fine Tech Pearl watercolors on Instagram, and it always looks so beautiful and opaque and sparkly, especially on black paper, so I am so excited to play around with this. Let me know if you guys want to see a whole lettering video of me just lettering on black paper with these watercolors, because I can definitely do that for you. And then the last couple of things from Sakura is this little pencil pouch. It's actually really cute. There's like an illustration of the Sakura Pigment Microns, the Jelly Rolls, and the Koi brush pens right on the front, and it's like a cork material. And then inside, there's some things here. Ooh, a mechanical pencil. This one is 0.5 and it's a sumo grip. It does feel very grippy and comfortable. I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy writing with this. And then also another mechanical pencil. This one's 0.5 as well, and it seems a little bit more architectural. I actually needed new pencils, so this is perfect. Oh, and then there's also these sumo grip erasers. There's just this regular black one. That's a normal block eraser, and then this one that comes out kind of like a mechanical pencil. You push it at the top, and then the eraser comes out at the bottom, so it kind of like protects the eraser. I've never heard of these sumo grip products from Sakura, so maybe it's new, but I really like it. Sumo grip. Maybe it'll make my finger less blistery. I don't know about you guys, but I have like this blister from where the pencil always rests on my hand. It's not so much a blister, more just like calloused, hardened skin. Any artists out there, I'm sure you can relate. All right, so next up we have a couple things from Tombow. These are the Tombow Twin Tone Rainbow Dual Tip Markers. There are 12 different colors, as you can see, a rainbow of beautiful colors, and these markers are dual ended. And what I was surprised about with these markers is that they were actually a lot thinner than I expected them to be, because typically with dual tip markers, for some reason they all are very thick, especially for the thin end. It usually isn't very thin. I don't know if that's just me, but that's what I found in my years of stationery exploration. So I was very pleasantly surprised with the thinner tip side of these markers, because they could almost be classified as a fine liner. They're that thin. You can actually see in the corner it has the measurements. The thin side is 0.3 millimeters, which is literally the thickness of fine liner that I use. And then the thicker side is 0.8. So even the thicker side of the marker isn't that thick. Like 0.8 is also a fine liner size as well. So it's not necessarily the type of marker that you could be coloring in large surfaces with, but it can be fun to doodle with or do some designs with, especially because the colors are very pretty. I like the vibrancy of them. They're not too neon neon and bright, but they're not too dulled out, so I am excited about these. Next up, we have the TOMBOW glue tape dispensers. Again, this is just me restocking some of my favorites. I like to use glue tape dispensers to either glue pages together, stick something onto a page, whether it's like my Polaroid pictures or a picture that I printed out. These are really perfect because you can just throw it in your pencil case and use it on the go, and you don't need to worry about like a glue stick with glue getting all over your fingers, or tape, and tape is very hard to like stick small things on. So with this, you just roll it on whatever you need to stick it to and you're good to go. So I go through these quite fast, which is why I love that they come in a pack of 3. Finally, from TOMBOW, we have a couple different washi tape. I've been recently getting into washi tapes more. I don't know why, it's just something that I love to collect. Maybe I'll do a video where I create an art piece only with washi tape. That could actually be a fun video idea. Wow, idea bank up here. But these are actually really pretty. It kind of goes along with the rainbow color palette of TOMBOW in general. This one has these cute little rainbow doodles all over it, and they are all in different colors of the rainbow as well. Could be cute for like Pride Month or something. This is a bunch of rainbow confetti polka dots, which is very cute. I like that they're like abnormal shapes instead of typical polka dots. And then these ones are just colored stripes, more of a solid color washi tape. I really like the texture of these washi tapes because they are more matte than some of the other tapes that I have, which I like because then you can write on them. Next, I have some things from Avery, and they kind of go together. So first, I guess I'll show you these first. Dropping everything here. So I got a bunch of these Avery Ultra tabs, which are those like sticky tabs that you can stick on books or on files. And these are really, really cute. There's different patterns. These ones are smaller, they're like skinnier, and they're actually metallic. So there's gold, silver, copper color, and like a rose gold color. So these ones are really cute. And then I also got wider versions of these tabs. These ones are like a pastel color palette. There's a nice little aqua color, purple, pink, and green, very Easter. And then these polka dot ones. These sticky tabs are repositionable, which is nice. You can write on both sides, and they are apparently smudge free, which is cool. So we'll test that out and see if they actually are smudge free. I'm kind of excited about these. I know that it's a little bit boring. I have recently had to face the facts and become a true adult and do my taxes, adulting. But since there's so much paperwork and stuff to keep track of, I want to like organize everything in a nice file folder and use these sticky tabs to organize it. Alright everyone, so that was it for my stationery haul. Congratulations for making it to the end of it. Since we're all stationery obsessed here and we're all part of the support group, I want to hear in the comments below what is your favorite recent stationery purchase in the comments below. That's the question of the day. I can't wait to read through all of your recommendations. And while you're down there, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that bell button so you never miss a new video from me. Thanks for hanging with me. It was a fun time geeking out over stationery together. I hope it made us all feel better about our obsession. You can follow me over on my Instagram at AmandaRachelLee for more fun. And that's pretty much it. So keep doodling, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye everyone.